Read that back to me.
Footlights to Fireside by Danny Williams. There are many people who have asked how an entertainer who spends half of his life on the road can successfully raise two children.
Not that part.
Huh?
The last paragraph I dictated to you.
Oh. In bringing up my children, I must constantly take into consideration the fact that I am the sole parental influence on their lives. My behavior alone serves as an example for them.
How does that sound so far?
Well, in Variety, it would lay a bomb, but I think it's exactly what the Ladies' Home magazine had in mind for its article. Go on, you're doing great.
There was a time when I could pass the buck. But now when the children have a problem, I no longer can indulge in that beautiful luxury of saying, go ask your mother. Because in truth, I am both father and mother to them now. Am I going too fast for you?
No. I use a very short shorthand.
I not only must set the perfect example for them with my personal behavior, but I must also be open to their problems, ready to listen, a fountain of sympathy and understanding.
Daddy, I've got something very important.
Get lost. Don't bother me. I'm busy. I said I'm busy, and I don't want to be bothered. I'm writing a magazine article.
Daddy.
I said don't bother me. Where was I?
But I must always be open to their problems, ready to listen to them, a veritable fountain of sympathy and understanding.
Oh.
Daddy, I've got to talk to you.
Can you understand? I'm busy. Don't bother me.
Yes, dear, the fountain is very busy right now.
Okay, well, what do you want to talk about?
My Cub Scout leader wants to see you.
What did you do to him? What happened?
Nothing.
You give him a hot foot?
No.
A hot seat?
No.
How badly is you hurt? What did you do to him?
I didn't do anything. Gee, Daddy, sometimes I don't.
Then why does he want to see me?
Well, the Cub Scouts in our district want to raise money for a youth house. Mr. Alter wants to know if you'll be in our Cub Scout show. We could sell a lot of tickets with you in it.
Uh-huh. That's all I got to do as a benefit for a lot of kids? Don't bother me, huh? I'm real busy. I'm writing a magazine article.
But, Daddy...
Rusty, I said I'm busy. B-U-S-Y, busy. Now, stop bothering me. Where was I?
I must be both father and mother to them, always ready to listen to their problems.
Somebody else should get lost, too. Now, what are you trying to say?
Mr. Alter wants to know if you'll be in our Cub Scout show Sunday afternoon.
Tell Mr. Alter I'll be very happy to be in your Cub Scout show next Sunday afternoon.
Huh? You aren't even going to argue?
No, I'm not going to argue.
But I got a whole speech I'm supposed to use to talk you into.
Rusty, that won't be necessary.
I memorized it. It took hours.
I'm sorry.
The Cub Scouts of the United States of America should be supported by every good-thinking citizen.
Rusty, I said it won't be necessary to talk me into it. I've already offered to do it.
Well, I'm not accepting yet.
What?
I worked hard on this speech, and I'm not going to waste it.
Go ahead.
Should be supported by every good-thinking citizen because they are devoted to the principle that the boy of today makes a citizen of tomorrow and... that the boy of today makes a citizen of tomorrow and...
And what?
I forget.
In that case, can we take it for granted that you've talked me into it?
I guess so. I'll go tell Mr. Alter that you'll do it. Thanks a lot, Daddy.
Oh, you're welcome a lot, Daddy. Now, Big Mouth, where were we?
You were being a fountain of understanding. Go on, start splashing.
The harmony in our household results from the fact that my children know that no matter what their problems may be, they may come to me with them because they know I will understand. Hey! What's the matter with you?
You wouldn't understand.
down here. What do you mean I wouldn't understand?
Because you wouldn't.
Go on, tell me. I promise I'll understand. If it kills me, I'll understand.
Even if he doesn't understand, he'll understand.
Well, just look at this picture in the newspaper.
Who is it?
Pam Story's a girl in my club.
Well, it's a very nice picture. What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it? My picture should be in there, not hers.
Oh?
The whole dance was my idea.
What dance?
The charity dance. I worked like a dog to arrange it, and the girls made her the floor chairman. And you know what they made me the chairman of?
What?
The cloakroom.
Cloakroom.
The cloakroom. Nobody will even see me. I'll be buried. Pam will be getting all the congratulations, and I'll be nothing. Nobody. Terry the dope. Well, I won't stand for it. I've got a reputation to uphold.
Of course you have a reputation to uphold. After all, you're a Williams. You don't like what's going on? Why don't you resign from the club?
That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll call her right now.
Well, how'd you like to be chairman of the cloakroom? No daughter of mine's gonna come home smelling for mothballs. You should resign.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Sure she should resign.
Of course.
What difference does it make if her friends think she's a bad sport? She can live it down. That's the way to go through life. If she doesn't get what she wants, she won't play. That way she'll grow up to be a fine, upstanding citizen. You want to know something? Fathers make awful mothers.
Jerry, put that phone down.
But, Daddy, it's ringing.
So put it down and it'll stop ringing. Look, I don't know what I was thinking of. You can't walk out on your friends like this.
But, Daddy, you just told me to resign.
I was wrong.
I knew you wouldn't understand.
Now, wait a minute. Now, don't get all excited, sweetheart. I mean, your pride was hurt, and because you're my daughter, my pride was hurt. And so I told you to resign, but I was wrong. There are times when you've got to take your pride and roll it up and put it in your pocket.
But, Daddy...
You can't let a silly thing like pride stop you from helping those who need you.
Well, why can't Pam do that awful cloakroom job? I did most of the work preparing for the dance. I should be the floor chairman.
Sweetheart, you will find as you go through life that you've got to do things that you consider beneath you. Now, why don't you be a good sport about it and do it this time, and maybe in the next dance you'll be the chairman.
Next dance? Who cares about the next dance?
Carrie, the job isn't important. It's how well you do it that's important. And therein you'll find your reward.
Fine reward. She gets all the credit. Well, I just won't stand for it.
Sweetheart, don't do anything rash now. Now think about it tonight. And after you've given your wounded vanity a chance to recover, I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
Oh, Daddy, sometimes you sound just like an adult.
Adult? Makes it sound like a nasty word.
You know, Daddy, you handled that very well. Not one bit like a father.
What we mothers go through.
Sorry, Daddy, but you can't accept doing the Cub Scouts yet.
Why not?
I just remembered the rest of the speech. Cub Scouts of the United States of America should be supported by every good-thinking citizen because they are devoted to the principle that the boy of today makes a citizen of tomorrow.
I accept.
Not yet. And the support of the Cub Scouts is an obligation of every parent and citizen. I thank you. Okay, now.
I accept.
Boy, when I sell them, they sure get sold.
How do you do, Mr. Williams? I don't think you realize just how important you are to our little enterprise. Why, your name on the tickets will ensure our raising the necessary funds for our project.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. I'm very happy to help out. Now, the reason I come over today was to ask you what it was you wanted me to do.
Well, we want you to take over the entire show.
Oh?
Yes, we want you to be our Master of Ceremonies.
Oh, fine. And in that case, I can, while I work up some of my nightclub routines, I'll switch them for the kids.
No, I don't think so, Mr. Williams.
Oh?
No.
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe a few song parodies, something. The kids will eat them up.
Well, no, that's what... I didn't have that in mind at all. You see, I just want you to introduce the acts.
Oh, sure. Of course I'll introduce the acts, but I figured I'd warm them up a little bit, do a few gags. I got a real wonderful story. It's brand new. It's about a fat lady who goes into Lane Bryant's to buy a girdle, see?
Oh, no, all I want you to do is introduce the acts. The children will take care of the entertainment.
Well, sure, I understand that. I understand that when the kids are doing the entertaining, that they're doing it. But when a master of ceremonies works with them, naturally, he's got to work it up a little bit, like do 10, 15 minutes of stuff to kind of get the audience warmed up.
All you do is introduce the act.
Just introduce the act.
Yes. I have the introductions here. They're all written out just the way I want you to say them.
Look, Mr. Alter, I don't have to have anybody write out the introductions. I've been in the business a long time. I can ad-lib the...
Well, Mr. Williams, that's just too hit or miss.
No.
Yeah, we can't take the chances.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your Master of Ceremonies. My name is Red Skelton.
That was written before we found out we couldn't get him.
Look, I like to kind of just ad-lib the announcements, if it's all right with you.
Well, I know you're very important in your field. You're a big star, but I'm not without theatrical experience.
Oh.
Yes, in college, I played the second lead in Petrified Forest. So if you'll just cooperate, everything will be fine.
My name is Danny Williams, and we do hope you like our little show. Now let us begin. That's the way you want me to open.
Oh, that'll start it off with a bang.
You said it, I'll get shot. But why don't I just come out and really start it out with a bang? I walk out and I say, good evening, everybody. Well, what a wonderful gathering here tonight. I haven't seen this big a crowd since the last bargain day at Macy's. Speaking of that, there was a fat woman, see? She walked up to the counter to buy a herd.
The material I've written for you will be fine if you just give it a chance. For the moment, we'll just read the second announcement.
Oh.
Yeah.
And here is Timmy Carr. That's the second announcement?
Yes, well, that's all you need.
Oh?
Yes, that was brief and eloquent.
Oh?
Yes, that was just fine. Of course, I think it could be improved.
Oh, I don't see how.
Well, when you say the line, point to the left.
To the left.
Yes.
And here is Timmy Carr.
Oh, yes, that was wonderful. That little gesture just makes it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it simply makes it.
Aren't you afraid it's a little too powerful? Who could follow it? Look, when I introduce Timmy, why can't I say, I was talking with little Timmy backstage and he was telling me about his mother, who was a little overweight, see? So she went down to Wayne Bryant's to buy a girdle. And she walked up to the counter.
Timmy will tell all the jokes in this show.
Oh?
Yes. Now, let's try your third spot. You like this one. Yes, it's meaty.
And here is Douglas Schwab in a number prepared especially for this occasion. We hope you like it.
There's something wrong with that.
It's a little long, isn't it?
I think we can fix it. Yes, let's try that little gesture you did a moment ago that was so effective.
You mean?
Yes. You do that very well. Now, only this time, just for variety, let's point to the right. Shall we try it?
And here is Douglas Schwab in a number prepared especially for the occasion.
You've left out the most important thing.
Hmm?
Yes, you forgot to say, we hope you like it.
We hope you like it.
Yes.
You know, my arm stretched out this way reminds me of the time the floor walker was directing a fat lady to the girdle department. Walked up to the counter.
Mr. Williams.
We hope you like it. Rusty, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
But the tickets are all printed with your name on them.
Don't care anything about the tickets. That guy Alter's taking all the bows and treating me like a no-talent stooge. Just introduce the act. Let him get somebody else, huh?
But you promised.
I promised to put on a show. I can't help it if nobody will let me do it.
Can't you be a good sport about it, Daddy? You're putting me in a horrible spot. The kids will never even speak to me again.
What about the spot I'm in, Rusty? Now, if you don't mind, young fella, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Consider the matter closed.
Yes, sir. Daddy?
He's awfully disappointed.
Well, I'm sorry, Liz. But I'm not going to make a fool of myself in front of those people. They'll be grown-ups there. It's a regular audience. People aren't going to make fun of me. Treat me like a stooge. I'm calling that altar, and I'm telling them I'm not going to show up.
Now,
that's
wait
all.
a minute, Danny. Rusty's gotten out the publicity about you. People have bought tickets expecting to see you.
Yeah. You know what they're going to see? And here is Timmy Carr. What do you think I do for an encore? And here is Douglas Schwab. Pretty good, huh? I'm not an actor. I'm a traffic semaphore. I'm calling them. I'm not going to do it. No siree, Bob. When they say Danny Williams, I have to be at my best. I don't care if it's in a tent or the Palace of New York, no matter... Hello? Hello? May I speak with Mr. Alter, please? This is Danny Williams. Well, will you have him call me as soon as he gets in? Thank you. That was his wife. He's expecting him any minute.
What about all that talk about being both a father and a mother to your children? No mother would put Rusty in a spot like this, and very few fathers either, for that matter.
I'm sorry, kid. I've got a reputation as an entertainer. Hello? Just a minute. Terry? Terry? Telephone, honey.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Don't stay on too long, will you? I'm expecting an important call.
I won't.
I don't get your thinking at all.
Hello?
I could make a bad showing at a thing
All
like
right,
this.
Dad.
I know it's just a little
Daddy,
kid benefit,
please.
but it could... All right, hurry it up, will you?
Oh, yeah, it was a swell dance. No fooling, you really think so? Well, gosh, thanks. I think you were the best floor chairman we've ever had. Yeah. Hey, that's a swell idea. Let's start on the next dance right away. Okay, I'll see you then. Bye, Pam.
Well, running the cloakroom wasn't so bad after all, huh?
Guess what Pam just said?
What?
That Mrs. Wilson, the assistant principal, said that nobody ever ran the cloakroom as well as I did.
Hey,
And this is the first time that everybody went home with the right coats.
good girl.
Oh, and Daddy, you were so right about pride. There comes a time when you've just got to wrap it up and put it in your pocket. I would have made a terrible mistake if I hadn't listened to you.
Oh, you'd have figured it out for yourself, I'm sure.
No, I wouldn't have. You know, there's something funny. I thought I was going to ruin my reputation by taking that terrible cloakroom job. But now it's better than it ever was. And everybody was telling me what a good sport I was for taking a job that nobody else wanted.
Well, I'm glad it worked out that way, dear.
You know something, Dad? You're the smartest father in the whole world.
I'll get it. Hello? Oh, yes, just a minute. Mr. Alter.
Tell him I'll call him back.
He's calling you back.
Don't you have something to do, dear?
No, she hasn't.
Terry, why don't you make a little snack for yourself?
She's not hungry.
Well, I could stand a glass of milk.
When your father finishes his phone call, we'll all have some.
Hello, Mr. Alter? Yeah. Well, yes, I did call, and there's something I wanted you to know. I'm all set for Sunday. Yeah, I got the whole thing right down pat. Yep. And here is Timmy Carr. Yeah. And here is Douglas Schwab. Oh, yeah, the right hand. All right. I'll see you Sunday.
Danny, I'm proud of you.
Shut up. Silas Schwab. Very good dancer. Speaking of dancers, there was an acrobatic dancer who was a little overweight, see, so she went to Lane Pines to get a good... Next on the program, we have The Piece of Resistance. It's a very fine number done by Phil Phillip and Rusty Williams. It is a dramatization of a world-famous song. We hope you like them.
You mind in the least? I don't mind those gray skies. What will I do to them? You make 'em blue. What's my name? Sonny Boy. What will friends do to you? Friends may forsake me. What will you let them do? Let them all forsake me. Who will you still have in the end? I'll still have you. What's my name? Sonny Boy. Where am I sent from? You're sent from heaven. Have I any special valuation? And I know your worth. What did I make? You made a heaven. For who, right, where, on what? Right here on earth, God bless me. When I'm old and gray, dear. Want me to promise something? Promise you won't stray, dear. Give me a good reason. For I like you so. What's my name? Sonny Boy.
We want you to know that the children chose their own numbers tonight and put on the entertainment themselves. And they did a very good job. Speaking of children, there was a little fat girl, and she went to Lane Bryant's to get a girdle. So she walked up to the counter and she said to the man, "I beg your pardon, sir. My mother said that